go on the euabc.com, it's in English. euabc.com. If you go there under the German court, then you can find a long article about the content in this court case. It came 30th of June, and it's revolutionary, this court case. It was referred in the European press completely opposite of the content, because they said in a small headline, the German court had now approved the Lisbon Treaty. No, the German court rejected the ratification of the Lisbon Treaty until the German Parliament will adopt a national law safeguarding influence for the German voters and members of the German Parliament on most areas in the Lisbon Treaty. The court case insists on a German Parliament to be asked before they go from unanimity to qualified majority through the so-called passerelles. They insist on asking the German Parliament before they use the flexibility clause. They insist on also to ask the German Parliament in the day-to-day running of the European Community that all laws adopted in Brussels must be put on the table for the German Parliament before, and that the German Parliament shall have a possibility to give their ministers a mandate. Whether it shall be a binding mandate or not, it's open in the court verdict. Now, next week maybe, we will have the result from the German Bundestag, the legislation necessary to have it approved by the court, but then it will be in the court one time more. Right. When some people who are not satisfied with the national legislation will go to the court again, and it may take 5 or 6 months before we then have a German ratification of the text you are going to vote about. It's a very strong court case, and it's much stronger than the conclusion, because then it also mentions positively around 10 topics where the German voters always must have a real parliamentary democracy. It's a requirement in the verdict. And if you compare this list of topics with the Lisbon Treaty, you will see that where they insist on a parliamentary democracy, it's in the areas where the Lisbon Treaty now will take over the powers from the member states. So it's a very strong signal that, well, now we give the European Union the possibility to touch these areas, but please not touch them. So there's a very big contradiction between the premises in the verdict and the conclusion, because in the conclusion they suggest that they will at a later date accept the ratification of the treaty if the German voters have got these guarantees. So it's not, it's radical. The verdict is radical in another way, because in a normal verdict you would only say this is wrong for Germany. This verdict is saying it's wrong everywhere. It's wrong everywhere where a member state haven't decided on the implementing methods. In every member state where they have just accepted the Lisbon Treaty, then they say the ratification is illegal. It's clear they cannot outlaw an Irish ratification or a British ratification, but they say it in plain words. It's illegal. So it's a signal to everyone else to raise similar court cases, and the news of the day is that 17 senators in the Czech Senate have today launched a new court case in the Czech Republic, where they will claim the similar guarantees for the Czech Parliament to be involved in the implementation of the Lisbon Treaty. In the President's office in the Czech Republic, there is a President, Václav Klaus, who doesn't like to sign it anyway. So he may also have some months before he can be pushed aside and they can elect another who will sign the treaty. It may take so many months that we reach June next year, where there must be elections in the 6 counties in the north and in the whole of Britain. and then it's on the table. I posed a question to the government the other day at another press conference and asked, how is it that you think you can improve the Irish economy by having your say in Brussels? In normal negotiations you get a better result if you have a better negotiating position. Here they will have you to believe that by having the Irish vote in Brussels they will get better negotiation results. This cannot be understood in my head.